Hello everyone, myself Srirak Narayanan. I wish you all a very good day. Today we will see how to build a successful project team. Also shall be discussing the various factors which will be leading to the project failures and different methodologies to mitigate the failures. I would like to introduce my team folks Path, Pranav, Harprasad, Tulika and Nitin. Refer to an article by Bernard Marr. There are several major reasons for the failures of the tech projects, which are poorly defined outcome, lack of leadership, lack of accountability, insufficient communication, no plan or timeline, lack of user testing, or failure to address feedback and solving the wrong problem. Subject to the previous week lecture and our research for these assignments and discussions, in our opinion, we have observed that there are some additional factors impact the success of the both functional and the cross-functional project teams. We would like to stick upon and or repeat the first major reason as it's a core factors that affects the project performance. That is scope and the definition problem. In addition, the other major problems are talent, support, management, culture problems, and lack of current state analysis. Let's start with the first aspect, scope problems. This is mainly due to the poor and the unclear requirement definitions and ambiguous requirement prioritization. When it comes to the definition problems, it can be defined as unclear with the project objectives and defined project outcomes matrices. Unclear project scope and definitions result in a delay in project deliverables which may fall to overrun project cost. The next is talent problems, which are mainly due to the lack of resources with required skill set and inability to leverage skills into effective problem solving teams. The next is support problems, which are mainly arise due to the inexperience with the major technology projects and inappropriate and inconsistent support from the sponsors and the stakeholders and weak corporate technology leadership. Another major concern is management problem, which is due to lack of internal and the external resource management, poor communication and the project management. Moreover to all above said, like the culture problems also will result in a project failures. It is mainly due to the highly politicized negative process and centralized decision making, weaker or non-existent technology culture. And the last one is lack of current state analysis. Let's have a quick walkthrough to understand why current state analysis is so important for the project success. In the modern tech market, the project aiming to modernize or replace the existing system often fail as they skip the major step of understanding the current state well. The failing the project teams mostly skip the current state analysis with the justification of starting the project faster or earlier. The current state analysis they are considering as a waste of time. Let's see why the project team skip this analysis and understand the consequences. Why the project team skip the current state analysis? One of the reasons the project team skip this step is that they believe that the past system is inefficient, no longer useful or relevant to the new reality. Lack of upgraded documentation or how the existing system and process workflow also push the team to skip this step. Also, another major reason are lack of key role or the talent skill employees for the knowledge transfer if they have already left the organization. Lastly, the data models and the integration are very tricky to uncover. Now let's see the consequences of skipping the current state analysis. The new system does not support existing the customers, sub products, services as well as the old system. The new system does not create the correct data. User resist the users resist adopting the new system as it fails to provide the functionality as the old system. The new system does not work correctly with the existing internal system or external partners. Further to the aforementioned analysis, we would like to demonstrate a flowchart of the root cause of the project failures and their effects. As discussed, we can see the various root causes such as not understanding the current state, solving the wrong problem, lack of scope definition, etc., which lead to several impacts such as change in scope, use of wrong tech, allocation of inappropriate resources, and the poor project execution, and the final outcome shall be over cost runs, inefficient new product, and delayed deliverables. Projects can be delivered on time and on budget by directly countering the root causes. Despite the increasing maturity of the software development methods and growing number of certified professionals are likely to continue to be very challenging to predict accurately. And while changing to the new process, make sure to revise that the performance metrics to align with the new ones. We will have a quick view on various action plans categorized into three sections. Under section of analysis, cost analysis gained a major role by controlling aggressive stakeholders urged to overinvest by doing a re-engineered or cost benefit analysis and encouraging the internal project teams to find a solution to a constraint by setting internal targets and keeping the KPIs to meet the less budget and time than what is available or allowable. Getting a deep understanding of how systems work today and using the current state analysis techniques. Use of agile and short delivery cycles also will be very helpful to recover the delays. Finding the right problem to solve and finding a good enough solutions. Using a different thinking and using a design thinking, prototyping and the customer development techniques. The next category is change management. By maintaining a better control over changing scope and requirements, better control over the technology complexity and more rigorous quality assurance can be a better measures for the recovering the project failures. The last one is the investment management. Building better teams and improving communication, better project management practices and maintaining a strategy and the stakeholders by controlling the urge to over invest as we discussed earlier. And this end of the presentation. Thank you.